Okay, so for question number 9, do I have the whole thing here? It must be another page. So let me, where have I put this page? Whatever, doesn't matter. I can read it. I can read it on the side. So I'm going to read this one out. It says the TCP congestion window is a number that directs the size of the sliding window to be used. TCP keeps track of the congestion window W at a host by constantly updating it, and the precise rules are as follows. 1. Every time a packet, or every time a positive acknowledgement comes in, W is updated such that W is equal to W plus 1 over W. And 2. Every time a packet is lost, W is updated such that W is 1, or is W over 2. Right? It's updated with that. We say P is the probability that a packet is lost, in other words, that we get a negative acknowledgement, and thus 1 minus p is the probability that a packet is found, right? So this is the prob of a positive acknowledgement. Okay, so now we're looking for the expected change. It says, what is the expected change of the congestion window? Now, this is kind of interesting because it's literally statistically just your expectation. Like, it's what's the first moment of my packet window. So, okay, the expected change, E of change, is going to be the probability that a packet is lost, right? So P multiplied by the outcome of the packet being lost, which is negative W over 2. It's negative because we're subtracting from the window. That's going to be now that plus the probability that the packet is not lost, the other possible outcome, and then multiplied by the value of that outcome, which is 1 over W. I will now add 1 over W to the window. So that's, I guess, all there is to that. That's pretty much it. I could clean this up a little bit, but there's really no reason to. It would just be a different version of the same solution, right? So I could say 1 minus P over W minus PW over 2, right? And that's my expected change. Now for part 2, it says, given P, what congestion window will keep the expected change equal to 0? So this is part 1. And now for part 2, we set the expected change to 0. In other words, what's our equilibrium window? Well, we'll have this whole thing equal to 0 if PW over 2 is equal to 1 minus P over W. So I think this is pretty much good enough. However, it does say what congestion window size, so what value of W. So we can now solve for W. So we group some like terms, and we have W squared is equal to 2, 1 minus P over P. Okay, so at this point there's really no simplification that you can do beyond here, and you say that W is equal to the positive square root of 2, 1 minus P over P. Why is it the positive square root? Because I can't have a window whose width is less than 0. So that's the answer to question 9, and that also culminates the assignment C solutions. So good luck with your studies, and I'll see you in the videos for assignment B.